I'm J. Wayne Chasson, Vice President of the International Conference of Police Chaplains, and we are here in Spokane, Washington this week, and we're welcoming chaplains from around the world. And excited to hear that we have chaplains from 8 different nations who are in Spokane this week and engaging in the phenomenal training that we have prepared for them, the exciting times of fellowship and encouragement, and just getting together as chaplains and enjoying just being together and having this time of fellowship, but also of education and training. And it's going to be a phenomenal week. I'm excited.
This is Chaplain Adam Wooten. I'm from the city of Hutchinson, Kansas. I am a chaplain over Reno County Sheriff Department and Hutchinson PD. Thank you for listening to Hey Chaplain.
Pam, tell me about yourself.
Well, Jared, I am very fortunate. I have been a law enforcement chaplain for 28 years, and I believe that it's a calling that has just been a very special calling on my life to really help police officers.
So where are you from?
I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
I couldn't tell from the accent, right?
I hear about my accent all the time. But I've been a chaplain 28 years. I've been the chaplain coordinator for our department for 19 years. And I have between 30 and 35 volunteer chaplains all the time.
Wow.
And we have an amazing chaplain program that you don't find everywhere. We're not just ceremonial. We have somebody on call 24/7. They do ride-alongs. We're there for whatever happens in the department.
Why did you want to be involved in police chaplaincy?
My husband was an officer. He's a 32-year veteran of the police department. My grandfather was a lieutenant with the Knoxville Police Department, so it's been a big part of my life. It just made sense that when this opportunity came up, but this was a way that I could help other people because I knew of the stresses of law enforcement and I knew of the stresses on families, which has been it has just been a great fit.
So you are a past president of ICPC.
I am.
Why have you been committed to International Conference of Police Chaplains for so long?
Jared, I went to my first ATS in 2001, and I found a family of people that had that same kind of dedication. And it has been, of course, a lot of great training over the years, but even better is the fellowship of a family. ICPC is family. We've been there for each other through all these years, and I love being a part of it, and it's just been a great blessing to be a part of it.
Well, I appreciate you. You taught one of my basics classes, and it's just wonderful to see your enthusiasm every time I run into you.
It's real because God's blessed me with it. He's allowed me to do a lot of wonderful things, and so it's a privilege for me to be able to help others. When I was a young wife, I thought, my goodness, what's wrong with me that this is so hard? But then when I found other people dealing with it and some of these things that happened with ICPC, it helped me to see, hey, this is part of it. Here's some things we can do to help others. So.
That's excellent. Thank you, Pam. Welcome to the Daily ICPC. This is a limited podcast series from Hey Chaplain, which follows police chaplains Jared Altic and Jeremy Hockett to Spokane, Washington, to attend the annual training seminar of the ICPC, the International Conference of Police Chaplains. This series will provide a daily behind-the-scenes look at the convention, and this is our Day 4 episode.
Well, Jared, it was great to hear from Pam Neal. I'm glad you brought her on the program today.
Isn't she great?
Oh, she is something. I'll tell you what, you were sitting here talking to her, and my mind went back a few years ago to when I took my basic classes. And she taught.
You had her also?
She taught one of my basic classes also. Yeah.
I think that's a requirement for membership.
Well,
in ICPC. So Pam Neal had to teach one of your basics.
If it isn't, it should be, because she is fantastic.
I love her enthusiasm. There are so many negative things that you can get fixated on and get worried about. And it's kind of in my nature woe is me, here's something else that's wrong. But then Pam Neal walks in the room, and she is just a ray of sunshine. I appreciate that.
I don't think I've ever seen that lady that she did not have a smile on her face.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
She's great.
So tell me about last night. Did you go to Chili's again?
No, I did not go to Chili's last night. I kind of just took the night off last night.
Okay.
When I get home, I got to go back to work, just like you do. So I spent the night in my room studying and starting getting things ready for Sunday.
Well, I dodged a bullet because our associate minister is preaching on Sunday. So I don't have to go right back. I am teaching a class, but I don't have to go back and preach. But last night for dinner, I went with my cousins. My cousin and her husband picked me up here at the hotel, and we went to a place called the Steam Plant, which was actually like an historical steam plant. They had big boilers and steam pipes that used to run through the city to heat the city.
Okay.
And now this building, a bunch of brick and iron work and whatever. You walk in this not museum but very much stepping back in time.
Very industrial, sounds
right,
like.
Right, and there's restaurants and a bar and all this stuff. It was really, really neat.
Okay.
And so we had dinner there, and
Nice.
I had the most wonderful time. I was telling Drew Ashwell that there's no company like Christian brothers and sisters. Now, this is my cousin and her husband, but they were missionaries for years, and they're just good Christian people.
Yeah.
And I don't get to see them but once every few years, but what a joy. Just spend that time with
Yeah,
them.
I'm glad you got to do that, Jerry.
Yeah, that was special. That was a neat part of getting to come to Spokane. So tell me about your classes today. This was our long day. We had lots of classes.
Today was the long day, yeah.
Did you have one that stood out?
Did I have? I think I had two.
Okay.
I had two classes that really stood out. The first one was one I had this morning. A very interesting instructor. He talked about de-escalating challenging people.
Yes.
And I thought, if nothing else, this will work good in other places of life too. But he gave me a new definition for SWAT.
Okay.
That I had never heard before. Of course,
not special weapons and tactics.
Not special weapons and tactics, but when you're dealing with de-escalation, it's sit, wait, and talk.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Yeah.
I had never heard of that, but yeah, that was very interesting. And then the other one that stood out to me was the one you and I just attended together. That was really good. Talking about a young man who almost took his own life.
Yes.
And with the intervention of a very skilled police officer.
Yes. Yeah, we got to watch the body cam footage.
We did. That was really something.
And then, of course, the presenter was actually the chaplain and psychologist who then worked with that young man. And it was fascinating.
Yeah, that was
really good.
That was a very good class.
Yeah. It's one thing to hear a great war story. It's another thing to hear the story and then also have, here's some tools you can use and here's some lessons to be learned and all this layers of application.
Yeah.
That's so valuable.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the kind of thing I really get a lot out.
Yeah, I do too.
From these classes.
And of course, as chaplains, he talked about, that officer did an outstanding job, and he absolutely did. But how did it affect him afterwards?
Yeah, it cost him.
Yes.
Yes.
And the care that he needed, and the care that he got.
Yeah.
And he is doing well today. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That was really good. And then I monitored another class.
Okay.
I did the first liaison class, which is really special. I hope that at future ICPC training events, both annual and regional, that people invite police officers who might want to be a go-between, a liaison between chaplains and their department, because ICPC offers a liaison credential.
Right.
And you take a certain number of hours and specifically these 4 classes. And you learn how to run a program of chaplains or how to help interact and interface with chaplains, how to manage chaplains. It's different in every department, but this gives you the skeleton to build that.
And it helps them to understand what our mission is. We're not there to overrun anybody. We're not there to take anybody's job away from them. Yeah, we just genuinely want to help.
Yes.
And when they have that training, some of it's exactly like ours. And then they get those extra liaison classes that teaches them how to implement that into their departments. Yeah, it just makes for something that's very seamless.
Yes. The class was taught by Diane Peterson. She's from Anchorage, Alaska. And so I've met multiple Anchorage, Alaska chaplains this week.
Okay.
And I'm going to Anchorage here in a year. And so, man, if I get a chance to run into, I love that. If I'm doing a trip or I'm on a vacation, I get to visit a chaplain or visit a chaplain at their police station.
Yeah.
That's like the highlight of my trips. And so that'll be awesome.
Great.
So what are we going to next?
The next thing we have tonight is the banquet.
Ah, yes. And the banquet, you get dressed up and a big formal event and good food. And yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you willing to sit at the same table with me?
I was hoping you'd ask, Jared. I was hoping you would ask.
Well, I don't have a date, and so I'm going to have to take you, Jeremy.
Well, you're important. I figured you probably got the +1 with yours.
Yeah. No, I'd be more important if people knew what a podcast was.
Well, sometimes there is a little explanation needed there. But
yeah, well, several people have really, they're fans of the show. They listen to the show. And they say, hey, I really appreciate what you're doing. Other people are like, so what is that? Like, it's a podcast. They've been around for like 25 years.
Yeah.
And they're like, so is that on my phone? Sigh.
Yeah.
Just in case I thought I was important.
Yeah.
Get knocked down a couple pegs. Right.
Yeah. Hit the back down to the humility rung on the ladder.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Don't pray for humility. God will humiliate you.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. And then tomorrow is our last day. We got classes in the morning, closing ceremony, then heading to the airport. Your flight leaves later than mine, right?
My flight leaves sometime in the afternoon. I'm not even sure right now, but yeah.
Well, you're my ride, and so hopefully you're able to take me to the airport and take Drew to the airport, and then turn in your car and get all that process complete and catch your flight.
Yeah, I don't know what time you're supposed to get back in Kansas City, but I'm not due back to Wichita till almost midnight.
That's about when I'm getting to Kansas City.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm flying through Denver. Where are you flying?
I'm flying through Denver as well.
Yeah, we have a couple-hour layover. It'll be funny if we see you get off your plane right as we're getting on ours or something.
It could
like
happen.
That. Yeah,
could happen.
Well, from Spokane, Washington, this is Jared Altic with Jeremy Hockett, and this was the Daily ICPC from Hey Chaplain. And as always, let's pray for peace in our cities.
Amen.
What was it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's excellent.
Is that what you need?
It's perfect. It's perfect.
All right. Thank you for the privilege.
Thank you.